How y'all doing, good people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. Do me a big favor. Get down to the description box. Click on that Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor Instagram link and give me a follow on Instagram. I really would appreciate it. Trying to get the new Instagram page up and going, and need y'all's help to do that. So if you don't mind, if you do Instagram, you get on Instagram, do me a big favor, go down to the description box, click on that Instagram link, and give me a follow. And then when you do, send me a DM to let me know that you're rocking with me. Once again, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor Instagram page. It's down in the description box of this video. Go click on it, go give me a follow, and then send me a DM to let me know you're rocking with me. Got a little bit of a cold, guys, so bear with me here today. Little bit of a cold, and I apologize about that, but hey, what can we do, right? When a cold comes, it comes. We gotta push through it and continue doing the things that we do. We can't let that stop us. I cannot let this little bit of a cold that I have stop me from getting on YouTube and giving y'all this financial information so that you can get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, right? So if y'all will bear with me, if I get the sniffles or if I got to sneeze every now and then, hey, don't let that distract you from the message. Always be laser focused on the message. Don't let all this surrounding stuff distract you, because we live in a world that's full of distraction. And if we allow a little bit of coughing, a little bit of sneezing, a little bit of sniffling, get in our way and block our filter system from absorbing this information that can help you get to wealth, then that's a no-win. That's a no-win, right? Let's keep moving. Channel. My name's Richard Fain. I'm a guy that's been on YouTube for, this is my 5th year full-time on YouTube, providing financial information to help people get to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So for all you first-time folks, welcome, and sit back. We're gonna be on here for about an hour, hour and a half, and I do this every single day. So those that rock with me know the format. Second thing I need you to do for me before we get started is get down to the description box and click on that website link. It's Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website. It's www.richardfain.net. Second link down the description box. That website was created for you guys. You guys asked for the website. I created it at the tail end of last year and rolled it out about a month ago, right? And on that website, it has about 10 different digital products that actually encapsulate what my YouTube channel is all about. So listen, if you want to get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, if you want to change something radically in your financial life, then my recommendation is go check out the website. Go through those 10 digital products and find out which ones make the right sense for you to help you and assist you and to build your wealth. It's about information, taking that information and then executing on it. That's what the website helps you do. It helps you gather information on specific financial topics, and then you take that information and you execute to get to wealth. That's what the website does. And there will be a select few of you guys who want to actually take it to the next level. Some of you guys are going to want to take it to the next level and say, hey, Richard, love the website, love the digital products, but I need more. I need more time with you so that I have somebody that I can trust and be able to come to with my questions in order to get myself to my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And for those folks, they would be in a position to want to join my mentorship club through the website. Those are the people that say, hey man, listen, I'm all for the digital products. I'm all for listening to you on YouTube, but I need somebody to help me with the execution part. I need somebody to be able to bounce financial questions off of and know that when I get a response back, it's going to be a response from somebody that's been doing this for 30 years, who may have a little bit more experience than I have. I need that type of mentor. That's what the mentorship club will give you. If you speak to the people in the mentorship club right now, they'll tell you when they send me a direct message, I respond. I'm not one of these guys that are just creating this mentorship club and I'm not active in it. I'm just kind of, in it for just whatever, the cash or whatever you want to call. No. Number one, for the amount you pay to get into the mentorship club, in my opinion, it's a bargain for what you get. You get me, 30 years of experience building wealth. I'm very responsive. I'm very active in the mentorship club. I have a vision for this mentorship club and we're going to stick to it. And if I see people in there doing things they ain't got no business doing, I'm going to go tell them, hey guys, we don't do this here. This is not the place where we do this kind of stuff. Here's what we do in this particular mentorship club, right? Because that's my baby. That's my family. I'm not going to let people come in there and treat my family any kind of way. Just like out here in the real world, I'm not going to let people treat my family any kind of way. That's the level of commitment I have to the mentorship club. So if that's something that you want to rock with, hey, get down to the description box, click on the website link, www.richardfain.net, and get yourself some digital products and join the mentorship club. Last thing, Moomoo. You need a brokerage app, guys, if you're going to take advantage of this wealth transfer that's taking place right now. And we're going to talk about some major banks who are making it really easy for a guy like me to get rich. They are. They're making it really easy. And I'm going to tell you why here in a second. But in order to take advantage of this information I'm getting ready to share with you, you need a brokerage account. You need a brokerage app that you can use quickly, efficiently, effectively. Don't charge you no fees for commissions on trades, whether it be buy, sell, no fees. If you want to go more advanced and you're somebody that into options and things like that, and you know what you're doing, they can provide you that. You can buy fractional shares of your favorite companies, your favorite ETFs. You can do it on this Moomoo brokerage app. So get down to the description box, click on that Moomoo brokerage app. That's the brokerage app I'm going to be using over this next 10 years to double my net worth. I'm going to be buying companies like Nvidia. I'm going to be buying companies like the Magnificent Seven stocks. I'm going to be buying SPLG, which is an S&P 500 ETF. I'm going to be buying another ETF, a sector ETF called Information Technology ETF, which is FTEC. You guys got to understand what's getting ready to happen in this AI revolution, guys. It's coming. It's going to be huge over these next 5 years. And what I'm going to share with you today, if you consider this and execute on it, I'm telling you, man, there's no reason you can't get to your pot of gold in 5 years. 5 years or less, depending upon how much money you put in. So stay with me, but you need a brokerage app to be able to do that. Now, some of y'all might already have brokerage apps, and that's great. Hey, more power to you. If you'd like to get a second one and join me on the Moomoo brokerage app, hey, do that too. The description, it's down in the description box, first link. Now, for those of you who are brand new and just starting out, I recommend you consider Moomoo, because if you're going to be using me as a source of question and answer, and you got questions on the brokerage app and things like that, and I use it, I can help with that. I'm not the expert. Moomoo's the expert, but I can help with basic questions because that's the app I use. I can't help you with any other apps or any other brokerage accounts. Only the Moomoo brokerage account and brokerage app. So get down in the description box, click on that Moomoo link today, put a in your brokerage account, that qualifies you to get 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent Seven stocks. That includes Nvidia. That includes Nvidia. So if you want that offer, get down to the description box right now. Click on that Moomoo link. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. And then send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram and let me know you've opened it and that you funded it. And then I'm going to send you a Moomoo tutorial video to walk you through how to use the app for all you brand new folks and people who maybe been rocking with me for a while, but you haven't been investing in paper assets. Now you figured, hey, I'm getting ready to get in on this thing, but I need a brokerage app and I need somebody to help me understand how to navigate it. Send me an email. I'm going to send you that Moomoo tutorial video to help you collapse time frames and get to executing quicker, right? And I'm going to show you in the Moomoo app where to go to get extensive tutorials and other help. In my tutorial video, I show you where to go to get help if you need it. Because remember, Moomoo's the expert, not Richard Fain. But I'm going to show you how to get to the Moomoo parts of the Moomoo app so you can get help if you need additional help. Also, if you want to, you're brand new, you said, hey, Richard, I don't know nothing about this paper assets thing. What are you buying? I'm going to send you a video that'll show you the 3 big boy blue chip paper assets I'm buying in my Wealth Transfer Blueprint 1.0. I also have a Wealth Transfer Blueprint 2.0 that I'm going to be executing starting June 10th. So if you want a copy of that as well, just send me the emails, guys. Just matter of fact, join the mentorship club and send me a direct message and we can just chop it up right there. That's your best option right there. If you're brand new and you're just trying to get your feet wet and trying to learn how to navigate these paper assets waters and you need a guide, get over to the website and become a mentorship club member. That's the easiest way to do it, right? Well, all right, let's keep moving, man. Let's get into this this information today on Saturday. Number one, guys, I hope you had a wonderful week. Like I said, excuse me for some of y'all just popping in. I got a little bit of a cold, so I'm going to be sniffling a little bit, maybe even sneeze a couple times. But again, don't let that distract you, right? We got to get laser focused on this information so that we can execute on Tuesday when the market opens, right? We got a Memorial Day weekend. Everybody going to be having fun. But let me tell you something, guys. Listen, have fun, but always have right here what the game plan is on Tuesday when the market opens, right? Don't let this fun weekend overshadow what's coming. We got wealth to get here. We got to make sure we're prepared on Tuesday when the market opens to react and take advantage of wealth. I'm going to read you something in here a little later on about Palm Beach County here in the state of Florida, where people are just, you got ordinary folk out here in Palm Beach. There's so much money to be made out here, guys. You got ordinary people in Palm Beach County making $150,000 a year as housekeepers. You got housekeepers in Palm Beach, Florida making $150,000 a year. And y'all right here telling me ain't no money out here to be made. It's money everywhere. If you're paying a housekeeper $150,000 a year, do you understand how much money these people making if they can pay somebody $150,000 a year just to keep up their house? Listen, man, I'm telling you, enjoy the Memorial Day weekend, but please, guys, please get yourself to freedom. This is freedom. When you're able to take off your plate things that you don't want to do and you have the financial resources to do it. That's the position you want to be in. You don't want to be in the position of working for somebody for the rest of your life. So pay attention, get laser focused, and on Tuesday, be ready to execute. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's start off, though, with these major banks that are going to make it super, super, super easy to get rich if you're ready to execute, right? If you're ready to execute and you get your financial house in order, you're in financial shape, you're ready to execute, you'll get rich. Just follow the blueprint. It's pretty simple. Follow the blueprint, get rich. That's it. It ain't more complicated. Well, golly, I'm just starting out. I don't know anything. Who cares? Who cares? We all had to start somewhere. Guess what? When I was 26 years old, when I started, I didn't know nothing either. Did you think I'd let that stop me? No. I didn't let that stop me. I just followed the blueprint. That's it. Your lack of knowledge is no excuse not to get rich. Your lack of knowledge is no excuse not to get rich. It's too much money out here transferring hands. It's too much wealth opportunity that's going to transfer to somebody. Why not you? All right, let's go. First major bank. Here's the headline. JP Morgan Chase just raised its price target on Nvidia. Let's stop right there. For some of you people brand new don't know what the world is going on with Nvidia. Listen, if you want to hit your wagon, to a really, really fast growing company and get rich, Nvidia might be that company. I'm not your financial advisor and I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm telling you guys, if you want to hitch your wagon, your financial wagon, to a thoroughbred, a triple crown winner, this your thoroughbred. If you want to hit your wagon to a thoroughbred, this is the company who I'm going to be hitching my wagon to over the next 5 years in order to get where I need to get really, really fast. Because this is a thoroughbred. This is a triple crown winner. Some of y'all know what that is. If you don't, go look it up on the $10 trillion research lab. What is a triple crown winner? And they'll show you what this is one of them. So if you want to hit your wagon, yeah. Here's the headline. JP Morgan Chase raised its price target on Nvidia stock. There seems to be no stopping this freight train. Woo! Okay, let's get into this stuff. Let's get into it. Concerns that semiconductor juggernaut Nvidia was getting overstretched quickly faded following its much anticipated first quarter earnings report. Let's pause. Last week, on May 22nd, Wednesday, Nvidia, after the market closed, had its first quarter earnings report come out. Everybody was anticipating that report. And guys, let me tell you, they did not disappoint. When you look at revenue, triple digit increase. When I say triple digit, guys, I'm talking about 200% plus. Triple digit increase. Triple digit increase in profit. I'm not talking about 10% increase, 20% increase. I'm talking about triple digit. I'm talking about in the hundreds, the 200s, the 300s, the 400s increase. They killed it. They did 28 billion in revenue in the first quarter. They said they did 60 billion all of last fiscal year. Killing it. That's why you're starting to see these major banks starting to do what? Put more relevance on Nvidia. Now, again, guys, I'm not your financial advisor and I'm not trying to tell you to upset your apple cart. I'm not telling you to put all your eggs in one basket. But if you've been following me, you'll already know the 1.0 wealth transfer blueprint, which is 50-30-20. That has nothing to do with what I'm getting ready to warn you about. I'm going to continue to do the 50-30-20 because that's the basis for building my long-term wealth over the next 10 years. But I've created Wealth Transfer Blueprint 2.0 just for Nvidia and to take advantage and hitch my financial wagon to this thoroughbred. That's the second strategy I'm using. I have to. I've already watched people get filthy rich with Tesla a couple years ago. Just watched it, didn't do nothing, just sat there on the sideline like a dummy. I knew better. I just, you know how fear is. Fear will knock you over the head if you let it. And fear got into me a little bit. And I'm a big boy. I've been doing this for a long time. And fear, that emotion of fear still crept in and got me on Tesla. I didn't get into the tail end, but I had missed all the wealth. I missed all the wealth, the quick wealth. I missed it because I sat on the sideline afraid. See, I'm no different than you guys. But see, I'm honest with myself. I'm not afraid to tell you I missed out on a gold mine because I was afraid. Not gonna happen this time. I promise you it won't happen this time. I got a second time at it. I'm not gonna miss it on this one. Again, not your financial advisor, and I'm not telling you to put all your eggs in the Nvidia basket. I'm telling you what I'm doing. That's the purpose of this channel. I tell you what I do. Then you can make a decision what you do. I'm telling you what I'm doing, and I'm giving you my case study. I'm telling you why I'm doing this based on my research. I'm not an expert. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a CFP. I don't have no funny numbers and letters behind my name or before my name. It's just a plain Jane regular guy, old John Doe. But I've been doing this for 30 years. And I build a level of wealth with my instincts and my experience. That doesn't mean I don't take L's. I took a L on Tesla. Even though I still invest in Tesla, I could have been rich right now with Tesla. Multiple millions of dollars right now if I just would have not been afraid. But I got a second opportunity and I'm not going to miss it. So let's read. Subsequently, several analysts raised their price targets on Nvidia stock. So before the earnings came out, you had big boy Wall Street firms waffling a little bit on Nvidia. I don't know, competition coming in. We don't know. We don't know if we want to raise the price. After that first quarter came out and you get 4 quarters in a row of triple digit everything, now they're finally starting to see the light. And who is JP Morgan Chase? It's just the largest bank in America and the 5th largest bank in the world. Big boy, big boy, big Wall Street firm, big Wall Street bank, major global player is starting to raise their target price for Nvidia. This ain't some little fluke that just popped up yesterday saying, oh, Nvidia's great. No, this is JP Morgan Chase. You don't get no bigger than that in America when you're talking about financial institutions. You don't get no bigger than JP Morgan Chase, right? So let's keep moving. In particular, the technology giant Assange fears that enterprises would sit on the sidelines while waiting for Nvidia's latest chips. On Wednesday, after the closing bell, the company disclosed that it posted adjusted earnings per share of $6.12, beating the market consensus target of $5.59. It also beat on the top line, generating sales of $26.04 billion against analysts' view of $24.65 billion. Further, management stated that it anticipates revenue to reach $28 billion in Q2. In contrast, covering experts were looking for $26.6 billion. Yeah, they killed it. They killed it. Over the past year, a myriad of tech enterprises from Microsoft, Amazon ordered billions of dollars worth of Nvidia's graphics processing units, GPUs. These advanced chips help power artificial intelligence based on protocols and platforms. In response to the blistering print, JP Morgan Chase represented one of the many investment firms that raised their price target on Nvidia stock. Specifically, JP Morgan's Harlan Shore lifted the per share forecast to $1,150 per share from $850, maintaining its overweight rating. So you got JP, one of the biggest things in the world when it comes to financial institutions, says, okay, we had them at 850, but these folks ain't playing around. This is a thoroughbred going for another triple crown. We're going to raise the stakes on these guys. We're going from 850 a share all the way to 1150 a share. But that ain't nothing, guys. You wait till the next one we read. The purpose of me telling you this is not for you to put all your eggs in one basket. The purpose of me telling you this is so that you can hitch your wagon to a thoroughbred. If you're out here saying, Richard, you know something, man, I'm trying to get this wealth. I'm trying to build wealth. I'm trying to pick the right things to put my money in. I'm trying to multiply my money, and I'm trying to hitch my financial wagon to a winner, to a thoroughbred who has proven historical track record of performance. That's the key, guys. We got to hitch our financial wagon to a financial thoroughbred who has a historical track record of winning triple crowns. This one does. This particular thoroughbred right here, over the last 8 years, not including this fiscal year, but over the last 8 years, 16 through 24, 12x'd its revenue. It went from 5 billion to 60 billion in 8 years. It just posted a first quarter revenue of 26 billion. All I'm telling you guys is if you're trying to find companies, investments to hitch your financial wagon to, please find thoroughbreds, not ponies, not donkeys, but thoroughbreds. You want to hitch your financial wagon to a donkey, you're not going to get much. You want to hitch your financial wagon to a pony, you get a little bit. But if you hitch your financial wagon to a thoroughbred, a triple crown winner, whoo, I'm just telling you, man, my opinion. You go out and do your own research and come up with your own opinion. Because I know a lot of y'all got opinions. Oh, this and that, this and that. Okay, hey, man, this is a free country. This is America. You're entitled to your opinion. First Amendment, right? You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. But see, the difference between me and you is, some of us, I'm an execution guy. I learned my lesson from Tesla. It ain't happening this time. I ain't gonna talk myself out of it. Had a young gentleman send me an email on the mentorship club Discord, direct message. He's one of my guys, rocking with me, so I'm rocking with him. Like I told y'all guys, I answer when my mentorship club members send me a direct message, I answer every single one, 100% of the time. Every one of them. So he sent me a message. I read it this morning. I'm gonna paraphrase it. He just basically said, listen, man, I'm doing the right things. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I got the 401k, I got the Roth maxed out, no consumer debt, doing my thing. But here's my thing though, man. I'm a little bit afraid to really go all in on this Nvidia thing. I'm a little afraid. I'm scared. I'm a little bit afraid because I live in a state where, you know, you got to make some income to make this thing work. I don't want to get ahead of myself where I'm, you know, and basically what I told him, I was just, I kept it 100 with him. I kept it 100 with him. I said, listen, man, you're doing great. You're doing all the right things. You got the 401k running. You're maxing out the Roth. You got no consumer debt. But let me caution you, because I've been there. Let me just caution you. What's more important to you? Fear or freedom? That's what I said. What's more important to you? Fear or freedom. You got to pick. If you're going to pick fear, then keep doing what you're doing. If you're going to pick freedom, guess what? Follow your instincts. Follow your gut. If you're in great financial shape, you're doing all the right things, don't be afraid to stretch yourself. Because if I'm going to get to freedom, I'm going to have to sacrifice something. I'm going to have to give up something. I'm going to have to get past the emotion of fear. Fear is an emotion. You got three financial killers out there, guys. You got greed, you got fear, and you got pride. You better get past all three of them if you're going to build wealth. As long as you got your financial house in order, go get this money. I don't care if I got to create side hustles. I don't care if I got to work every weekend. I don't care. I'm going to get to freedom. I'm not going to let anything stand in my way getting to freedom. And that's what I told him. You got to decide, man. What's more important to you? What is more important? Fear or freedom? And then I said, listen, you're doing it all right, but you got to make that decision. See, back in 2020, when I was contemplating the Tesla run, fear got the best of me. I rationalized it. I said, no, I'm doing all this other stuff. I got the YouTube channel going. It's making a lot of money. I got my other investments. They're doing well. So do I really need that? See how I talked myself out of it? Do I really need that? Yeah, I needed it. I needed it. My net worth would have been way more than it is right now had I not allowed fear to step in and steal that wealth. That's exactly what it did. Fear just stepped in and stole that wealth. And that's what I told him. You got to figure out what's important to you. Because if getting to your freedom is the paramount thing, you'll find a way. You'll find a way to do this without putting yourself in any financial peril. I tell people all the time, how do you do that? Increase your income. Keep your expenses where they're at and increase your income. Don't depend on one primary income to make all this stuff work. Get your multiple sources of income. That protects you. It makes you feel financially better and stronger. Let's keep reading. So we know JP is increased their price target from $850 a share to $1,150. Why did they do that? Let's see. In a note to clients, this guy who works for JP Morgan Chase, sir, was impressed with Nvidia's increasing breadth of the customer demand with enterprise verticals driving strong Q over Q growth, in addition to consumer internet hyperscalers. All that crazy fancy jargon, all that means is they knocking it out the park. All that fancy talk, that just means they're knocking it out the park and they had no other choice. They had no other choice but to upgrade them. When you triple digit, that's where I come with the triple crown, guys. The triple digit growth, you done that for 4 quarters in a row. Matter of fact, you done that for a while. That triple digit growth, that's where I get the triple crown winner. See, a triple crown winner is a horse that win all 3 of the major race horses. What is it? The Breeders' Cup, the Kentucky Derby, and the Preakness. When you win them 3, they call you a triple crown horse. That means you're the best in the business. Ain't nobody out there better than a triple crown winner. And I think these guys right here that. And I think JP believes that too. They wouldn't have increased them. They wouldn't have rose the price target. Prior to the Q1 earnings disclosure, concerns circulated that Nvidia could post disappointing results. See, that's all that short sellers and all these people who would love to make a bunch of money off Nvidia's demise. See, you got those investors out there too, guys. You got investors out there that love to short stocks so that they can make money that way. They don't care. They just want to make money. They don't care about the company. They don't care about you. Now, I ain't got nothing against people that short stock. Do your thing. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. I'm looking for Nvidia to win, not lose. I don't know which side you on, but I'm on the winning side. I want them to win. I ain't got time for them to lose so that I can make money. I want them to win. Because most of us don't know nothing about shorting stocks. Most of us don't know anything about calls and puts and calls and all this other crap that they be trying to get normal people like you and me to try to get tangled all up in. No, that's not my thing. My thing is traditional investing and putting my financial wagon attached to a financial thoroughbred like Nvidia and others. That's the game I'm in. But you do got people out there that want them to lose. So you come out with some of this prior to the Q1 earnings disclosure, concerns circulating that Nvidia could post disappointing results. Not only did they not post disappointing results, they posted triple crown results. Triple crown. So whatever. In the week, the Financial Times reported that Amazon Web Services stopped ordering Nvidia's most advanced chip called the Grace Hopper. That's how they put that out there right before the earnings call, because what do they want to do? Somebody betting against the stock. Somebody put that information out there, probably a big name player, put this information out there to bet against the stock. Because he knows everybody else is betting for the stock, so he tries to bet against the stock to win. Didn't work. It didn't work though. He tried. Whoever they were, they had a very big effort to try to put this propaganda out there that Amazon stopped ordering from Nvidia. Is something wrong? Come on, man, you're a 900-pound gorilla, triple crown winner. You need more than that, right? Nvidia's most advanced chip called the Grace Hopper. Instead, the business unit would allegedly wait for Nvidia's upcoming Blackwell processor. So what actually happened was they're coming out with something that Amazon, for their Amazon Web Services, felt would be a better match than what currently is out. So they decided to wait for the new product. That's all it was. But they tried to spin it like, oh, Amazon just stops. They're going a different direction. They're not going to buy from Nvidia. Why? To try to drive the stock down so that they could make money. Didn't work for them this time. Didn't work. However, AWS clarified the record, stating that the transaction applied only to a sole supercomputer project that Amazon and Nvidia were jointly developing. At the time, the clarification didn't quite address concerns about Nvidia's stock as it headed into the earnings disclosure. So it worked a little bit, I guess. Teeny weeny bit, right? Teeny weeny bit. Teeny weeny bit. In the run-up to the Q1 print, analysts worried about an air pocket forming within the product cycle. Because if you know, the stock was kind of tailing off coming up to Wednesday. Remember, it closed at like 9:47 on Wednesday. And then after hours, went up to about 1,118 and then kind of settled at like 110 or 107 or 110, something like that. 1,010, 1,007. It settled. And then that Thursday, that Friday, what did it close at on Friday? About $1,065, something like that. That's what it closed at on Friday. So it's been catching momentum, guys. I think next week it'll continue to catch momentum, leading up to what? June 7th, the 10-to-1 split. It'll continue to catch momentum, I believe, leading up to the 10-to-1 split. Now, here's the thing you got to think about. Once that 10-to-1 split happens, guess who enters the game? Somebody tell me who enters the game when the 10-to-1 split happens on June 10th. Who enters the game at that point? Somebody tell me. Who enters the game on June 10th? There you go. So you get some smart people in this chat. Retail investors enter the game, baby, on June 10th. See, 25% of the stock market is made up, the activity in the stock market is by retail investors. So when your stock price comes from, I'm talking about a triple crown winner now. You got a triple crown winner whose stock is trading at $1,065 a share. That excludes a lot of retail investors. But now all of a sudden on June 10th, let's say that stock is 1065 on June 10th, it becomes what, $106 a share. It goes from 1,065 to $106 a share. Here come your retail investors flooding in like crazy. So that's why I'm telling you guys, position yourself, be ready to go, because this thing gonna get crazy. This thing gonna get crazy. This thing is gonna get crazy, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I just want to give you what's coming, in my opinion, right? I'm not an expert here. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy who hitches his financial wagon to triple crown winners. That's all, with the exception of one, Tesla. Other than that, I've been pretty good. But I ain't gonna miss this one though. I ain't gonna miss this one. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Legendary investor Eric Fry has been right about a lot of stock picks. 41 recommendations that increased over 1,000%. Another 20 that went up more than 500%. Now, this is a guy who, he has a really good knack for picking winners, right? He's had over 41 recommendations, stock picks, that increased over 1,000% stock price. And then he has another 20 that have done over 500% appreciation on the stock price. He's good. So if he releases a surprise list of 7 companies he expected to win big in 24, you can't afford to miss it. Essentially, we're not going to tailor off of that and go into that, guys, because that's going down a rabbit hole. I'm not going to get into that. Maybe we'll cover that on Monday, but we're not going to go deep into that. We're going to stay with Nvidia right now. We're not going to get off Nvidia. We're going to stay on them right now. But we'll get back to that. Maybe on Monday, I'll go into those 7 stocks. But today, let's just stick with Nvidia and get on out of here. Essentially, enterprises might hold off on Hopper orders and wait for the Blackwell processor. Doing so may lead to demand lumpiness. In addition, a surge in Blackwell demand, supply chain inefficiencies translating to missed opportunities. However, Nvidia erased such anxieties with its robust financials, which signaled ongoing momentum. Bernstein analyst Stacy Ragskin boosted the price target of Nvidia to $1,300. JP went 1150. Another Bernstein analyst went to 13. We already know Goldman Sachs already came in at 11. So now you're starting to see people change their price targets. When you get 4 quarters in a row of triple increase growth on both your top line revenue and your bottom line profit, come on. And when you have an outlook where you're going to be working with some of the most valuable companies in the world to do what? Help them build out their artificial intelligence platforms, companies like Meta, companies like Amazon, companies like Alphabet, companies like Microsoft, companies like Tesla, plus other sovereign nations around the world who are coming to Nvidia to help them build out their AI infrastructure, their platforms with these super chips. Just saying, man, it's a beautiful future for this company, in my opinion. In my opinion, you got a opportunity here to really hit your financial wagon to a thoroughbred. Again, I'm not a proponent of you putting all of your financial eggs in one financial basket. That's not what I'm saying, guys. I always believe you have to have a well-rounded portfolio of investments, well-rounded. But that doesn't mean you can't use my strategy that I'm finna walk you through right now. So real quickly, let me give you my strategy just for the people who follow me and rock with me. Not for any of the trolls. They can do whatever they want to do. But for the people who watch me and follow me and genuinely want to see me win, because I genuinely want to see them win, here's what I'm doing. So remember I mentioned my wealth transfer blueprint 1.0. I've been talking about that blueprint since January of 2024. Go back and look at all my videos from the beginning of the year, and you'll hear me talk about a wealth transfer blueprint. I've even said to the people that rock with me, hey, if you want me to send you the video of that wealth transfer blueprint where I'm buying the 3 big boy blue chip paper assets, send me an email and I'll send you the video. It'll outline exactly what it is. Quickly, here's what it is. This is the baseline for everything I do. This is where 80% of my money goes that I invest. 80%. 50% of it is going to go into SPLG, which is an S&P 500 ETF that tracks the S&P 500 index. That's 50% of the money that I invest. 30% of the money that I invest is going to an information technology ETF that tracks the information technology sector. That would be FTEC. 30% of my money goes there. And then in 1.0, 20% of the money in 1.0 is going to go to the Magnificent 7 stocks. So I got a 50, 30, 20. That's where 80% of my money goes that I invest. 50, 30, 20. That's Wealth Transfer Blueprint 1.0. 80% of the money that I invest on a monthly basis. What do you mean a monthly basis? I take a lump sum of money every single month and I put it in the same stuff. I don't deviate. I don't try to, that's all I put it in. Once a month, every month, dollar cost averaging. Why do I do that? History has proven someone that's in the market all the time, buying consistently, they have a lower cost per share on their investments than somebody that just tries to time the market. Oh, I'm gonna get in this month. I ain't gonna get in for another 6 months. No. Time in the market is what I'm doing through dollar cost averaging is better than trying to time the market. History tells us that. So that's 1.0. That's Wealth Transfer Blueprint 1.0. That's what I'm doing. That's my diversification. It's all 100% in equities. Why is it 100% in equities, Richard? Because I'm looking for growth. I'm not looking for income. I'm looking for growth. Now, once I get to the growth that I want in my portfolio, and I'm at a point where I'm done growing, then I'll take that wealth and put it in something that'll produce enough income to take care of me. But right now, I ain't worried about no income. I'm worried about growth. I want to grow my wealth as large as I can grow it while I'm able to still actively earn income through my 5 streams of income. See, I got 5 streams of income that I earn money from every single month. I don't need money from my investments right now. So why would I take money that I don't need? I wouldn't. Guess what I would do? I'd reinvest those dividends back into growing the wealth. Once I get the wealth where I want it, guys, then I'm not actively out here with these 5 streams of income anymore. I'm in the golden years and I'm ready to kick back and just retire fully. Then I take the growth, move it over here and put it into income vehicles. What are income vehicles, Richard? Well, I can put it into real estate that I own free and clear and collect rental income. I can put it in U.S. Treasuries that guarantee me my principal will not diminish, but it will pay me a fixed interest rate of return. I can go to a bank and put it in laddered CDs that will guarantee my principal and give me a fixed rate of income. That's what I mean by taking it out of growth and putting it into income. I don't need the income now, I need growth. Right? So that's 1.0. Here's 2.0. Here's Wealth Transfer Blueprint 2.0 with parentheses, Nvidia. This is 20% of my money. 80%, I just walked you through where 80% of the money is going. Well diversified, but 100% equities. And that's for a reason. It's on purpose. Because I need growth. I don't need no bonds. I don't need no, I don't need any of that. Not right now. I'll get bonds later on down the road. Right now, I need growth. I don't need no 3 or 4% growth. I need 8, 10, 12, 15% growth right now. I'm not going to get that in no bonds, right? I'm not going to get that in no money market. What I'm going to get that in is equities, the right equities, diversified portfolio of equities through ETFs and the Magnificent 7 stocks. So that's in play, 80% of the money. 20% of the money over here in 2.0. Here's what I'm doing in 2.0. So you guys have already know I got reserve money on the sideline, right? I got 75% of my net worth in the stock market every day, 365 days a year, growing. I got 25% of my net worth on the sideline. So I take I take money out of that 25% of cash, and I've started buying Nvidia over the last several months. But I've been buying it short term. So when they dip, like a month ago, when they dipped down to 767, boom, I take the money out of the reserve. I don't upset my money that I'm putting over here in 1.0. I go to the reserve money and I throw it in Nvidia. Do well, short term, take profits, back in the reserve. Doing. Now, the last time I did that was before the earnings report. So on that Monday, the 20th, I went back to my reserves. Boom, I bought Nvidia again for the second time out of the reserve money. I bought it again at $9.50 a share on Monday, the 20th. On Friday, the 24th, I'm up by $115 a share. That's where I'm at. I'm up by $115 a share. I bought at $9.50. It's $10.65 right now. Here's what I think, though. I think with JP Morgan and others starting to up their price target, I think the anticipation leading up to the 10-to-1 split on June 7th will continue to run the stock. So what I'm going to do, that short-term play, I'm going to leave it in there for now. I'm going to monitor it and watch it. Because my whole purpose was on the short-term play out of the reserve was to capture $100 per share profit. I've captured that. Matter of fact, I'm over $115 a share profit right now. So I could get out and win. But I'm going to wait and I'm going to monitor it next week. I will not allow it to, no. The goal is not to let it dip below the $100 per share gain. Right now I'm 115, I got a little bit to play with, so I'll watch it this week. But the whole goal is I'm gonna take that money out of there before the split. Because I know people have been asking me, are you gonna just let it, listen guys, this is my strategy, not your strategy. My strategy is no, I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take it out before the split. And then I'm gonna put it back in the reserves and be done. I had my 2 runs at it, I'm done. Now, here's where the real 2.0 comes in. So on June 10th, after the split, when the market opens, I'm going to start putting $5,000 a month long-term in Nvidia. So I got Wealth Transfer Blueprint 1.0, and then I'm going to have Wealth Transfer Blueprint 2.0. That's going to be $5,000 a month going into Nvidia, $60,000 a year. Here's my thought process, and just being transparent with you guys. And again, I'm not saying you got to do this. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So here's my thought process. When I look at Nvidia in 2020, its last split, when it split in 2020, it took the stock 4 years to go up 800%. So when it split in 2020, the stock went up 800% in 4 years. 2024, 400%. Go look at it. Go look at what the stock split at in 2020 and look at what it closed at yesterday. 800% or better, right? So here's my thought process. Since I got a precedent set, since I got a fast growing company, I got a Triple Crown winner, I got a company that's growing faster than the market. Does it have competition? Yes. Why do you think it's growing so fast? Because competition is forcing Nvidia and its executives to be innovative. I love that. See, without competition, guys, Nvidia doesn't do as well. Y'all know how this world works. If I ain't got no competition, I get lazy. I get complacent. I get lackadaisical. I don't care about no competition. I encourage the competition because it's going to force Nvidia to continue to grow if they want to stay on top. I love that. So people always, oh, they got competition, they'll never do it. Guys, competition brings out the best in thoroughbreds. You think thoroughbreds running in the Triple Crown, the Preakness, the Breeders' Cup, and the Kentucky Derby don't have competition? Come on. You get the greatest out of people when competition is pushing them. Come on. This is just elementary 101, but some of us, we just get lost in it, right? They got competition, they'll never do that. Why? Why wouldn't they? I would be more apprehensive if they didn't have competition. But the competition don't bother me. That's going to push them because they want to be number one. So I'm going to go on that ride because I think 4 years ago they went up 800%. I think they can repeat that in the next 4 years, or at least 5. So the stock splits on June 7th. Let's say I can buy for $110 a share on June 10th. And I'm starting the dollar cost average in at $5,000 a month, every year for 5 years. And here's my plan. If that stock can go from $110 a share, hypothetically, to $1,000 or $1,100 a share, hypothetically, like it did the last time, in 5 years, I just 10x my money. I just 10x my money. So that's a $300,000 investment over 5 years. And if I 1,000% X my money, that's $3 million on a $300,000 investment in 5 years. It's $3 million. History already said they can do it. If you look at the tailwinds, they're in a position to do it, guys. These people ain't even close to being where they're gonna be. You're talking about a company right now that's the 3rd most valuable company in the world, and they only got they're projected to do $100 billion in revenue. They're not even close to the revenue numbers that people are saying they're gonna hit over the next 8 years. There are people out here that believe they can get to $1 trillion in revenue over the next 8 years. Maybe even over the next 5 years. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that they can take the stock price from $100 a share back to $1,000 a share in 5 years like they did the last time. That's not out of the realm of possibilities, guys. I am attaching my financial wagon to that in Blueprint 2.0. That's my strategy. It's that simple. $5,000 a month, every single month, every single year for 5 years, and watch this thing go to work. Let's say I don't get the 1,000% return. Let's say I just get the 800% return like they've already done. I still make $2.6 million on a $300,000 investment. On a $300,000 investment, I still make 2.6, right? Or 2.3 profit. So that's the strategy. That's the 2.0 strategy. I got the 1.0 strategy, and that's the 2.0. Well, golly, aren't you going to have all your eggs in one basket? No, because the $5,000 a month is not, that's 20% of the money that I invest. I invest a lot more than that over here on the Blueprint 1.0. It's only 20% of the money that I invest, guys. Well, where do you get the money from? I get out and work for it. That's where I get it from. I get out and create more lines of income. I bust my butt every day. I figure out ways to multiply myself every day. That's where I get the money from. See, I don't understand why people are, I got no money. Where do I get it from? Get out and work. Get out and create streams of income and you wouldn't have this problem. I don't have a problem with money, guys, because I'm not afraid to get out here and create streams of income. I don't have problems with money because I know how to get out here and create additional streams of income. I know how to multiply my efforts. I know how to multiply my efforts. So therefore, what do? I create more value to the marketplace so I make more money with less time. I've created additional I had about 3 streams of income. I created 2 additional streams of income, and I'm working on about 3 to 5 more. So I don't have no problem with the money piece. But see, here's the problem I have. I don't want to always, for the rest of my life, have to create the money piece. I want my investments to create it. Right? So that's the key. For a period of time, and I've already said this, I'm 56. By the time I'm 60, I may not do YouTube anymore. Who knows? I may. If I still love it and enjoy it, I'll continue to do it. But not at the pace I'm doing it now. Guys, I'm hustling right now. I'm hustling. From when I wake up in the morning till I go to bed at night, I'm building my business. I'm hustling. I don't have to do all of this. But the reason I'm doing it is because I want a better situation when I get to 60 years old, which is 4 years. I want to be in good health. So guess what I do every morning? I get out and walk 4 miles. I try to watch what goes into the temple. I drink plenty of water. I'd like to drink more. I don't put anything in my body from substances that ain't right. I'm not saying you ain't got it. You do whatever you want to do. It's your body. But in my temple, I'm trying to keep this thing pristine. I'm trying to respect the temple so that it can respect me when I get older. So that's the first thing that I do. Once I get back and working out, guess what I'm doing next? I get a little bit of breakfast and then I'm in the business. For the rest, in the business. Either in the mentorship club, creating the content, live streams, edited videos, creating and thinking about and brainstorming on other lines of business that I'm going to be creating and opening up. And I do all on my own with the help of my 2 daughters. I love it. I just think in this country, where you can have an idea and execute on that idea and just change your life. Why a lot of us don't do that, I don't know. Some of us do, but there's a lot of us that don't. There's a lot of us that are saying, oh golly, how do I take advantage of this opportunity? I don't got enough money. Create more money. That's how you take advantage of it. You create more money. You stop spending your money on things that make other people wealthy. That's how you create it, right? That's how you create it, guys. There is no secret to all of this. There is no secret sauce. I didn't start YouTube full time in 2020 with basically no subscribers. Maybe I had 20,000 because in 2019 I was working a full-time job in banking and I was making videos in my car on my lunch break. That's what I was doing in 2020, guys. I'd go to work 8, 9, 10 hours at the bank, servicing my clients, making money for the bank, and then I'd take an hour during my lunch break and create my YouTube videos. Right in my car. There was no studio. I didn't have some $5,000 camera. I didn't have some, somebody editing the videos, doing thumbnails for me, all this crap people do to think that's what I need to do to make YouTube videos. No, you don't. You need an idea. You need a way to solve problems for people. An idea. And then let people know you got the idea. And just keep letting them know. That's what I did in 2019. I would sit in my little SL63, put that little camera on my dashboard. Some of y'all been rocking with me, remember that. I would be in my little SL63 AMG, making videos. I'd be in my little work clothes, making my little videos, get home at night, edit those videos when I got home, and then put them up on YouTube like 8 o'clock at night. And I did that every single day. And then decided in 2020, this thing will work. Quit my 6-figure job, started doing it full time. And I went from 20,000 subscribers up to 700,000 subscribers in 4 years. Now, all of those people don't watch my videos anymore. But I'm just trying to give you the power of if you have an idea and you can help people solve problems, you can grow your audience. My audience is an asset. Anybody that wants access to my audience got to come through me. That's affiliate marketing partners, that's advertisers, anybody. And I have the ability to take my audience and move them to whatever platform I want to move them to, because I provide value. That's what you got to do, guys. You can take advantage of this opportunity, but we can't make excuses. We just got to go out here and get it done. Check this out, because a lot of us think, oh, golly, we're in a recession. Oh, golly, we're in a recession and everybody's hurting. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Everybody ain't hurt. Check this out. Here's the headline. Palm Beach housekeepers are making $150,000 a year due to massive demand from the wealthy. Guys, listen, man. You don't pay nobody $150,000 a year to housekeep unless there's some money floating around somewhere. This notion of, oh golly, it's a recession, no one's making money. No, yeah, they are. Check this out. Housekeepers in Palm Beach and South Florida are cleaning up, with salaries often topping $150,000 and bidding wars between mansion owners becoming common, according to staffing companies. The mass wealth migration to Florida from New York and other high tax states has created record demand for household staff in elite Florida enclaves, especially Palm Beach. Demand for butlers, now called hospitality managers or estate managers, as well as nannies, chefs, drivers, and personal security, surged, according to staffing agencies. So, hey, I'm somebody in South Florida. I'm somebody that's willing to migrate to Palm Beach or South Florida, and I'm having problems making money. There you go. There you go. They're having problems finding people to do this stuff. I keep telling y'all guys, here in America, I don't know why we think we're in some third world country or something. You can go to Palm Beach, South Florida, and make $150,000 a year, a driver, a chef, a nanny, a hospitality manager. It's the shortage of housekeepers, however, that has created the biggest mess for wealthy homeowners. Many of the wealthy immigrants to Florida bought big homes and now need people to clean them. Hotels, resorts, and businesses are also vying for cleaning staff. The result? Typical pay for housekeepers has skyrocketed from about $25 an hour in 2020 to $45 or $50 an hour today, according to some agencies. Oh, that's beneath me. I don't want to do that kind of work. That's beneath me. Okay, don't do it. Stay right there where you're at. That's all I'm saying. All I'm trying to tell y'all guys is that there's opportunities in this country, man, to make money. Now, if you think you're too good to be a housekeeper or a driver or any of that kind of stuff, a private chef, if you think you're just too good for that, then okay, that's your choice. But don't sit here and say there's not opportunity out here to make six figures. And a lot of these folks, I mean, they live pretty good lives, guys. I mean, okay, let's keep moving. I have been placing staff for 30 years. This is one of the agencies. I've been placing staff for 30 years and I've never seen anything like this, said April, founder of Willington Agency, which places household staff in Palm Beach, Miami, New York, and other locations. We've seen such a boom from people relocating, especially Palm Beach and Miami. In Palm Beach, housekeepers with experience in wealthy homes are typically making between $120,000 and $150,000 a year, along with 401k plans, health, care, and benefits, including overtime. Who gonna tell me you can't go out here and get paid, man, and do whatever you want to do in this country? Come on, man. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. These folks are getting, not only making 120 to 150, they get benefits. These people got 401ks, healthcare plans, and they got the ability to do overtime. So who out here is saying ain't no money going, ain't no money around here in this country? It's plenty of it. Plenty of it. I keep telling y'all, you keep sitting around on your hands and doing nothing. These rich people gonna take every single dime you have through assets. Keep on sitting on your hands. Do not hitch your financial wagon to a thoroughbred. And when I say thoroughbred, I'm talking about assets. Don't hitch your financial wagon to a thoroughbred, and I'm telling you guys, in 20 years, you won't even have a middle class. You're gonna have the haves and the have-nots. You get to choose where you want to end up. That's up to you, right? There's nobody in America stopping you. You can choose where you want to end up. For housekeepers, it's wonderful. Brokerage said, for us, it's extremely difficult. It's a severe shortage. So guess what? If I'm somebody who ain't too proud to do that type of work, you can get yourself down here to Florida. You can get yourself to Palm Beach. Matter of fact, you can get yourself anywhere along that east coast of Florida. Pick the town you want to go into. Go get you one of these agencies and tell them you're ready to work. And then you earn that money and you do what with it? Multiply it into what? Assets. Some of these people probably live on property for free. I don't know, guys. How hard could the work be? It's a mansion. The super wealthy. I mean, how hard could it be? I don't know. All I'm saying is there's opportunity. You don't need a PhD in anything. You don't need a master's degree in anything. You don't need an undergrad in anything. You probably don't even need a high school diploma. You just need to be willing to get in there, learn that craft, and go to work. You don't need all that other stuff. Melissa, whatever her name, founder of Lily Pond Services, said she recently had a Florida client hoping to hire a housekeeper for $75K a year. They ended up paying $110,000, which was reasonable for the market. I mean, you're making $100,000 a year with benefits. And again, guys, I'm just telling you what's out here, what's happening. Everybody's not down here in this bust economy. You got people out here that are actually hiring people to take care of their house for $150,000 a year plus benefits. Like it ain't nothing. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. Executive housekeepers who often help direct a staff of other housekeepers and laundresses can make even more. Pipto said she knows one head housekeeper in Palm Beach who makes $250,000 a year, including overtime, and travels with the family to their various homes. There is just not enough supply, she said. Bidding wars between wealthy homeowners have become common. Staffing agencies are posting help wanted ads all over the web and throughout West Palm Beach. Clients are growing frustrated. I don't make no money. I ain't happy with the money that I'm making. I would contact one of these agencies and I'd move for $150,000 a year. I'd move, especially if I can stay on property. Or maybe they got a little cabana out back or something. And guess what? I get my butt in there, do what I need to do, make that cash, stash it away for the next 4 to 5 years. If I'm making $150,000 a year, I'd get in that sucker, man, and live on 50. Pay Uncle Sam and take 50 and do my thing for the next 5 years. Catch me about $500,000. Now I got some choices. Maybe I can pull back and do something else. Better yet, maybe I can start my own agency. Maybe I can start my own agency. Maybe I can get down there and get my feet wet, learn the landscape, start my own agency, start bringing in other housekeepers and drivers and chefs, start my own agency, multiply my efforts. Why not use the 1% strategies, guys? This is what the 1% do. They start these companies, and guess what they do? They go multiply themselves by hiring the best people that they can find to grow it and run it for them while they go off and jet set around the world. That's what the 1% do. Just saying, man. Just saying. At first, they're in shock and say, no way I'm paying that. It's even uncomfortable for me to give them the numbers. But when they try to hire someone for less, with less experience, they almost always come back to us and say, I learned my lesson. We are willing to pay for the experience. Just saying, guys. Listen, man. We got an opportunity once in a lifetime, and I've been saying that since, I don't know, maybe fourth quarter 2023. I've been telling y'all this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to transfer wealth to you and your family. Question is, are you going to do it? That's really the question. The question isn't, is there opportunity from an income standpoint? Is there opportunity to actually put that income into passive investments to grow it? We know those two things exist. I give it to you every day on this channel. They exist. The question is, will you execute any of it? Some of us will, a lot of us won't. That's what statistics say. That's why 150 million Americans don't have no retirement savings. So half of adult Americans have zero retirement. Zero. Half of the adult Americans in this country, half of the adult people in this country don't have retirement savings. So it's up to you, man. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out what the game plan is. I've tried to give you some ideas today. I've given you both of my game plans. I've told you how I'm making my income. See, I'm transparent here, guys. I tell you how I make my income. And I make my income what? By providing value to the marketplace. I provide information that's valuable to people. And I'm compensated for it. That's all I do. I provide information that helps people solve problems. That's what I do to create my money and make money. And then I take that money, and what do I do with it? I find me a suite of paper assets that have a proven historical track record of performance. I take the money I earn and I put it in them. I do it month after month, year after year, decade after decade. And I need at least an 8% rate of return on that suite of paper assets. I have Wealth Transfer Blueprint 1.0. I have Wealth Transfer Blueprint 2.0. And I've given you both. I've given you both. I can't get no more transparent than that. Now, you don't have to listen to anything I just said. You can go out here and do it on your own. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to lose any sleep. My job is to provide information. It's not my job to make people listen. It's not my job to figure it out for you. My job is to give you information to assist you in making the right decision for you and your family to build wealth. And if you get over to the website, www.richardfain.net, you can have digital products that can help you do that. And you can join my mentorship club. If you join my mentorship club, that's where you actually get me as a mentor. I don't do any mentoring on the YouTube channel other than the videos. That's the primary mentoring I do on YouTube, is through these videos and these live streams that I do every day. That's the primary mentoring. Over here in my mentorship club, that's where I engage with these folks every single day, one-on-one. All they got to do is send me a direct message. All they got to do is get into the community chat. All they got to do is post, react to my posts that I post in the Discord. All they got to do is be on our 90-minute private live streams that we do every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's all they got to do. And they got me. If they email me, or direct message me, they know I answer. I don't mess around. I don't mess around. I told you I do this all day, guys. See, I don't have any, I've decided to give up something. See, I made the decision to give up something to get everything I want long term. See, I've given up all this social stuff, all this social life. Oh, I got to go out here to Jim's party and I didn't give all that. I don't care anything about that. I don't care anything about that. What I care about, I'm doing. But I'm giving up something. I'm giving up being in a long-term relationship right now because I know I can't commit to it. My commitment right now is to my God, my family, and my business, and my people that I deal with in my business. That's my priority. But I'm giving up the connection, the relationship with a special lady. I'm giving that up right now because I can't commit to it. I can't focus on that. See, I'm my choice. I'm giving up traveling. I'm giving up doing a lot of things I could be doing, guys, but I'm giving that up for a reason, temporary, so that I can get back in. I got to get in the front end to get everything I want on the back end. What are you willing to give up? What are you right now today so you can have everything you want tomorrow? You got to ask yourself that question and answer. Maybe you're not willing to do anything, but that's your choice. But you better give up something if you want to get something. That's how it works in this world. I got to give up something in my life so that I can get everything I want later on. And I'm willing to do that. I've made that decision and I'm okay with it. You got to make a decision today what you're willing to give up, what you're willing to do, right? So here's the thing, man. Come up with your strategy. If you want to, copy my plan if you want to. You can. You don't have to, but you could. You can copy my plan, 1.0, 2.0. You could copy it, right? Also, like I said, if you want help, get yourself down to the description box. Number one thing to do if you're brand new, if you're unsure what's going on with paper assets, number one thing is you got to get down in the description box and click on that Moomoo link. Sign up for Moomoo. Put your $100 in there, which automatically qualifies you then for 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent 7 stocks, including this thoroughbred I just talked about, this Triple Crown thoroughbred. You qualify for those 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent 7 stocks. Now you're ready to take advantage of these wealth building blueprints. Plus, Moomoo is my primary brokerage app that I'm going to be using to execute 2.0. I'm going to execute 2.0 solely on the Moomoo app. Every single month, $5,000 a month, I'm buying Nvidia. Right? So if you want to rock with me and be able to bounce questions off of me, get down to the description box, click on that Moomoo link, go get that free stock, go get that free money, get on the same page as me by using the same brokerage app I use. Second thing, get over to the website, www.richardfain.net. Check out them digital products, make an investment in yourself, purchase some products, get yourself going, man. I'm not sure what you're waiting on. Get yourself going. I created a website for y'all. People ask me questions about, hey, how do I put a budget together? I had to direct them back to the website. Go to the website, purchase the product, and you'll know exactly how to do it A to Z. You got to make an investment in you. Why would I make an investment in you if you don't want to make an investment in you? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not going to be making the only investment in you. You got to make an investment in you, not just me. Oh, I'm just going to email Richard and I'm not going to do no research. I'm not going to do anything to help myself get there. I'm just going to go to him and he'll give me all the answers. Nope, it's not true. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You have to get in the habit of being able to get information and execute on it. I don't mind being a part of that process, but I can't be the process. All right? So get down to that description box, second link, click on that website, get yourself some digital products, get yourself signed up for the mentorship club. That's where the rubber meets the road, right? That's where the rubber meets the road. And then the last thing, get down in the description box and click on that Instagram link, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor. That's my new Instagram page. I had my old page, Richard Fain 28. It was disabled by Instagram. I'm assuming too many impersonating scammers, and I got 90,000 people following me on that page, so that wasn't good. But I'll build it back up. Y'all know me. I'm one of these people, man. I'm an executor. I'm a doer. I don't get that doesn't hurt me that they shut down that, because I know I'll build it back up to 90,000 and better. I promise you I will. I'm just a determined guy. Plus I add value. I'm a determined guy. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and you rock with Instagram, come follow me. Give me a follow. I'm going to put other stuff up on. If you go to my Instagram page right now, I got about 30 reels. It's going to be mostly reels, lifestyle, and then about getting to that pot of gold at in the rainbow. Those two things are going to be the Instagram page. Lifestyle, you don't get no lifestyle on YouTube. And ain't going to never get no real lifestyle anymore on YouTube. That's going to be for the Instagram page. Lifestyle is going to be for the Instagram page and financial tips and nuggets in the form of reels. Only thing you get on YouTube is just the live streams and the videos. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do on YouTube, and I'm okay with that. And that's the bread and butter. So I appreciate YouTube providing me this platform to be able to do that. But that's what I'm gonna do on YouTube. So YouTube is gonna be just live streams, daily live streams. But I don't take any questions. I don't do any of that on the live streams. And then the edited videos. On Instagram, it's going to be a little bit of lifestyle thrown in there, the cars, whatever else I'm up to, and then the financial piece. And then obviously in the mentorship club, it's all business. It's all business. It's all about helping everybody, all of my mentees get to wealth. It's all about business. Yeah, we joke around, we have a good time, and we have a good time. But really, that is where I want to really focus my effort, because here's the thing. I rather focus on a small group of people that I can really help, that really want help, than trying to focus on 700,000 people that, may or may not want help. Right here, that mentorship group, I know these people want help because they're paying for it. And they've chosen to rock with me. I don't even really think it's about the money. I think it's really about, hey, I trust this guy. I've been rocking with this guy. What he says seems right. It ain't a get rich quick. Oh yeah, send me $1,500 and I guarantee you'll be making $100,000 in a week. None of that. It's, yeah, guys, you're gonna pay the price. You're going to have to get out here and earn. You're going to have to get uncomfortable. You're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to have discipline. You're going to have to be consistent. But if you do that, you'll get there. And I don't try to hide the secrets. I tell y'all exactly what I'm doing. I didn't have to tell nobody today what I was doing, but I tell it because I don't want to hide. I want to let people know what I'm doing. I think that's important. And that mentorship club, that's my baby. Like I told you, that's family. And I'm going to protect it like I protect my own. So please, if you want to join the membership club, do. But do not join coming over there thinking you finna peddle any products and you finna get over there and act stupid. Nope. You will be excommunicated. Because I'm on there every day watching everything. So if you do anything crazy, and people know that, this is not the place for you to be over here trying to peddle stuff and with these crazy ideas. Nope. You will be excommunicated because it's my platform. You want to bring all that stuff in there, go to your own platform. Create your own. But you're not coming to my platform disrupting nothing I'm trying to get done. So just know that. I just want to be 100% transparent here. If you get over there thinking you're peddling products and all these old crazy ideas that are contradictory to what I'm teaching, you're out. So please come over there with the right frame of mind, knowing that it's my platform. So I'm going to be adding value the way I see fit. That don't mean you got to agree with me. It doesn't mean you got to even do everything I'm asking you to consider. But it is my platform. If you disagree and you want to teach your own stuff, go to your platform. Create your platform, and then you can be the mentor. But I don't need no 2 mentors, 3 mentors, 10 mentors, 50 mentors. No, I don't need all that. I don't need all that. I need a bunch of folks over there that want to get to wealth and believe in the technique that I teach, because it's my platform. I don't need 5 techniques on there confusing people. Right? All right. So let's keep rolling, man. Appreciate y'all. Have a good Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. But do me a favor. Be ready for Tuesday. Get a game plan together this weekend. Okay, I watched this guy on YouTube, and shoot, man, this guy's talking about a bunch of stuff. He's talking about Nvidia. He's talking about 1.0. He's talking about 2.0. Wow, it's a lot to think about. But golly, man, I like this guy, and I want to get dialed in. Then be ready to go Tuesday. I'll be back again tomorrow. Y'all know I'm here every day, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So I'll be back tomorrow on Sunday with some more stuff. I love it. But really, get yourself ready for Tuesday, because that's when the market opens again. And you want to be ready. You want to be ready. If you don't got the Moo account opened up, get your butt down in the description box, click on the link, put your $100 in there, get in position by Tuesday. Or at least put yourself in position by next week. Definitely got to be in position before June 10th, because that's when the rubber meets the road and Wealth Transfer Blueprint 2.0 with Nvidia. That's where the rubber meets the road for me. Got to get yourself ready for that if you want to take part and hit your financial wagon to this Triple Crown thoroughbred. If you don't, don't worry about it. But if you do, be ready. Be ready. Hit that thumbs up, guys, before you get out of here. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I got to get out of here, but appreciate you rocking with me. Lock it in with a thumbs up if you're rocking with me. Appreciate you. Thoughts become things. You can see it in your mind. You can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy. Get wealthy. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.